Hello, welcome, and thank you guys so much for joining me here today. My name is Carol, and honestly, this message is strictly for Libra. We are jumping right into a you and them love reading today, right now, because the energy is just so incredibly present in this exact moment, you know? This is going to be a deep look at someone you're connected to energetically, romantically, someone who's heavily on your mind today, and honestly, you're on theirs too. I want to keep this completely focused on this specific day because we have some major, fast-moving energy trying to fly out of the deck right now. So let's see what's up. So you know, I am already picking up on some heavy information for you today. Your masculine is totally consumed by thoughts of you right now. And honestly, they cannot stop thinking about coming over to your house for a physical encounter. It is like all they want is reunion, whether they actually know where you live or not. They just want to be there with you. There has been this deep darkness hanging over your masculine's head, and they have really had to push through a massive amount of fear lately. Their absolute worst fear is doing nothing and letting you slip away to live happily ever after with someone else, because they know they would regret it for the rest of their life. You might be noticing song synchronicities popping up today where the artist is singing about coming over or wanting to be where you are, so definitely pay attention to those messages. Seeing 2-2 is another major sign today that your masculine wants a physical encounter and a real union partnership with you. Intuitively, you might already be picking up on this energy and find yourself doing a deep clean, washing your bedding and making everything smell good because you are subconsciously preparing to have them over. There is a song called Coming Over that you should check out because the music video has some really important messages about a guy who stays silent and regrets letting his girl leave. All they can think about is coming over the Nine of Swords in my third eye, and they really had to push through a lot of fear here. But I'm also getting that they are in a bad way in terms of they fear losing you. Divine Feminine, that is your masculine's worst fear. Their worst fear is doing nothing, letting you slip away. You run off with someone else, you live happily ever after, and they will regret it for the rest of their life, okay? So they want to come over to your house, and you may be noticing things like song synchronicities pop up, and the artist is singing about coming over to your house, or I want to be where you are, or things like this. Pay attention to songs like that. Also pay attention if you're seeing 2, that's going to be a sign that your masculine wants union, partnership, a physical encounter with you. And you may also intuitively be picking up on this and doing things like washing your bedding, making everything smell good in your house, doing a deep clean, getting rid of stuff, decluttering, making your house look good and smell good because you're preparing. You're preparing to have your masculine over to your house, maybe over into your bed as well for some of you. Okay, so you may be hearing songs about coming over. In the video, he stays silent. He sits on his butt and he watches her leave. He's upset and he starts drinking, and his house, his apartment gets really messy. There's Chinese takeout boxes everywhere and empty beer bottles everywhere, and he's scraggly and he's obviously heartbroken over the breakup, but he's not doing anything. He's just sulking in his pain, in the despair. And then all of a sudden he showers, he gets cleaned up, and he starts going out to the bar and like hitting on other girls. And these girls are train wrecks, man. Like, they're train wrecks, okay? The first girl he goes after, she just gets smashed, so drunk, and she vomits on the sidewalk, and it's just ew, okay? And so he goes out and he dates and hooks up with all of these very low vibrational people, okay? And the first one's a drunk. The second girl, she's violent. She smacks him across the face. The third girl is a cheater. You know, she brings him over to her house, and then her boyfriend walks in on them making out, and then he, gets in a fight with the guy. So it's a disaster. It's a disaster here, okay? Then this guy goes out to just like a nice, classy restaurant, and he's standing at the bar, and he's looking around at all the tables, and everyone is dressed nicely. It's a sophisticated place. It's not a dive bar, right? It's like a nice restaurant. People are dressed up on dates, having a good time. And he sees his girl. He sees his girl off in the distance, and she looks gorgeous. The sun is shining on her. She's glowing. She's not drunk. You know, she's having a good time. She's laughing. She's wearing a pretty dress. And then he smiles and he gets really excited and he's about to go over and talk to her. But then a person moves to the right and he all of a sudden has a clear view to the spot beside her. And there's another man with her. And he's like, oh my God, damn, okay, my girl's with someone else. My girl's on a date with a guy and he's really nice. He's talking to her and they're laughing and they're having a good time. I messed up, okay? So this could be taken literally for your masculine. Maybe some of you know that your masculine has gone through a bit of a dark space. Maybe they were a bit of a train wreck themselves for a while there during separation. But what I got from that, you guys, what the takeaway was, is that your masculine would hate themselves if they lost you. They would be kicking themselves forever. They would be in deep regret if they lost out on true love and didn't fight for you. So yeah, you should watch the video, you guys. It's good. It's a beautiful song. And it's interesting because the cover, the album cover or the song cover, I don't know, it says, sorry, my love. Sorry, my love, right now. So sorry, call now. I just thought that was funny. So you can expect an apology from your masculine. They're going to call you like now. They want to come over if you will allow that, okay? So let's pull from my velvet green bag of wooden chips that I have drawn on this one. What's this one? Sudden growth. Isn't that fascinating? Yes, it is. Sudden growth. So this will be sudden, shocking communication because your masculine has gone through a sudden growth spurt here. They have learned some very difficult lessons very quickly. Third eye, okay? So your masculine's third eye has suddenly exploded. And when our third eye opens, we see ourselves very clearly. We see other people very clearly for who they truly are at a soul level, and we see our lives very clearly. Plus, we have foresight in terms of the future. We know who we are, we know what we want, and we know where we're going. We're not confused. We know. So this is exactly the energy that your masculine is in, because all of a sudden their third eye has blasted wide open. They went through a very fast, sudden ascension. You guys, this message has been coming through for like this period here for the masculines. Expansion. So your masculine's third eye, crown chakra have expanded, and their knowledge of themselves and others has expanded. Their consciousness has expanded, you guys. They've gone up a couple levels here very quickly. And I feel that they want to patch things up with you. They want to grow with you. They want to expand with you. They want you, okay? Now, of course, the decision is yours. The decision lies in your hands. What will you choose? But that's beautiful. Where do I want to pull from, Spirit? Where are we going with this? This one. This one first. Okay. Cupid's arrow and lightning on the split. Fast, sudden growth for your masculine. Not only that, but there's going to be fast, sudden growth. When it comes to you and your masculine and the connection, they're coming in fast, okay? So yes, I feel that you guys can anticipate physical union with your masculine. All right, girl with a snake. Yeah, that's interesting because I was explaining to you the music video and how the guy went out with a whole bunch of girls that were snakes that had a lot of healing to do, that were not on the spiritual path, right? People who were drinking to the point of vomiting all over the sidewalk. And someone who was very violent, a girl that was very violent and smacked him across the face. Oh, well, that's abuse. Nope, that's not okay. And then he was with a cheater. Nope, another snake. So yeah, he went off and he got with all of these snakes. And I feel like your masculine wants you to know that they know that they were with a snake or a whole bunch of snakes and you're not a snake. And I feel like the the universe brought this to your masculine's attention very quickly. It was shocking. It was like, oh my gosh, I see everything so clearly. Not classy. Classy, not classy. Divine feminine, classy. Vomiting on my shoes on the sidewalk while we make out, not classy. Cheating on their boyfriend with me, not classy. Divine feminine, classy. Okay, I want classy. H. But yeah, and without the comparison, your masculine wouldn't learn. So, you know, in a way, you're like, thanks, snakes. Thanks for showing this masculine what they don't want. Way to be a good teacher. What do we got? Separation and addiction falling out. Okay, so you guys have been in separation. It's been hard. And during this separation, your masculine may have slipped into some sort of addictive pattern. Just like the guy in the music video, he started to slam back the beers, get really drunk, eat a bunch of bad food, order in all the time. He stopped taking care of himself. And then he was obsessed with covering up his pain by going out and seeking instant gratification in the form of sex with the wrong people. And they realized, I can't do that. That's very destructive and it's not making anything better. It's making things worse. What am I doing? Says sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure future. Yes, they're yearning for you. All they can do is think about you and getting back to you. Closing the gap, ending the separation is all they think about. Addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. So this third eye expansion has allowed your masculine to stop some sort of addictive behavior and also break some sort of pattern. In terms of going for other girls or guys, other people who have addictions, who have issues, right? Okay, I want to get some tarot, kind of drawn to the, no, this one, I want this one. So your masculine may have run from you and they may have tried to bury their head in the sand. They may have tried to numb the pain or tune you out, but they couldn't. And now they're at this place where they don't want to, you know, they've cleaned up their act and all they can think about is coming over the Seven of Swords. Wow, this is going underneath Girl with a Snake, so you cannot make this stuff up. Look at how things just link up. So synchronistic, bang on. Okay, so the Seven of Swords is a snake. Not always, but in this reading it is. Okay, it's someone who is deceptive, a liar, a cheater, someone who's doing dirty things behind your back, someone who does not have your greatest and highest good in mind. And this is what this masculine has realized in terms of their relationships, okay? In terms of their past relationships with other people that they may have gone to. They may have even gone back to a karmic way of living, a karmic relationship, a karmic marriage, whatever it was for you. Take it how it resonates. But they see the snakes in their life very clearly. And they also see the fact that they have been living in such a karmic way and they've cleaned up their act. They were running. They were avoiding you. They were avoiding this situation. They were avoiding this love. I think it scared them as well. I'm picking up on some self-sabotaging energy here from your masculine for sure, but they want to fix that. Yeah, the King of Pentacles. I love to see this because the King of Pentacles is so grounded, stable, loyal, committed, trustworthy. So this is the energy that they're in, and they want to offer you all of those things. Like they're in it. They're in it. Your masculine could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but they don't have to be. The King of Pentacles has his head screwed on straight. And that's exactly the energy that your masculine is in. They're sober. They're clean. They know who they are. They know what they want. Yeah, the Six of Cups, past life, soulmate energy coming back around, reconciliation coming to your house. If you notice, This card is so cute. It just makes me happy. It just makes me want to giggle. It's so cute. There's a little frog and a little angel, and they're gathering flowers. And in the background, there are some really super cute homes. And I'm just strongly getting this message for you, Divine Feminines, that your masculine wants to come to your house, knock on your door, and make love to you, or just see you, just talk to you, just hold you, just be in your presence. Okay. But yeah, it's, I don't know where it will go. I mean, you are two adults, you decide. But that's why you may have been cleaning your house, decluttering, making it pretty, making it smell good, tidying it up, washing your sheets, putting on the expansive sheets, fluffing those pillows, spraying a little, I don't know, lemon or peppermint on your pillows. It's like, oh yeah, okay, fresh, right. It's because subconsciously you're getting ready for some boom boom in the bedroom, or not. I don't know. Again, it's up to you. But it's like you're nesting, right? Yeah. So you guys, this is it. Ace of Swords, communication, truth, clarity. They know, they see, because they've received an epiphany when it comes to these things very suddenly, like lightning. Whoop, cha, where are we at right now? Pretty good. So I'm going to get an oracle for you and close out, because this was the message. Definitely check out that song and that music video, you guys. I really do feel like it's worth a look, even though I explained it, because you might notice something different that I didn't bring through for you. You might notice something that is specific to you and your connection with your masculine. So let's get a romance angel here. They see you as someone who is so stable, loyal, reliable, and it's so attractive. And anyone who doesn't hold that energy is just so unattractive and such a hot mess to this masculine, okay? So you realize that now. Pay attention to the red flags. Yeah, this is it. They realized that they were living in such a karmic way, and that they were with a lot of karmic people, or one person in particular who was a snake, and they were not paying attention to the red flags. But then the divine came in and went, wake up, you will see things clearly. And then they did. So they were able to address the red flags and make changes for the better. Unrequited love. Unrequited love. Yeah, so they've let people go, people who they're just really unattracted to you guys. I'm telling you. People that they used to go for in the past, now they look at those types of people and they feel repulsed. Like, oh gosh, I can't believe I went for that person, or I was with that person, or I can't believe I did that. And again, it's just because they were living in a karmic way, right? And yeah, that these types of people, they just want nothing to do with them. Those people are very not classy, unclassy, okay? You are classy, not classy. Unrequited, no thanks, no thanks. You're going to act like a karmic person with issues and addictions, and you're going to cheat on me, and you're going to be violent, you're going to be mean, and you're going to get drunk all the time. Ew, right, ew, no, that's not classy. Grow up. But at one point, your masculine lived that way too. Or maybe they slipped into some sort of addictive behavior when you guys went into separation. Maybe they were living a clean life, and then you and them broke up, or you separated, and then they slipped into some sort of addiction to try to cope with the separation, for example. Or maybe they used to struggle with alcohol in the past, but they had been clean for a long time and sober for a long time, and then you guys went into separation, and then they couldn't cope. So yeah, they picked it back up. So maybe for some of you, it was a return to a karmic cycle, but they returned to it to break it once and for all, is what I'm being told. Or for some of you, you know, they didn't have a problem with alcohol ever. It's just that when you guys went through separation, they were dying, okay? Okay. And they just didn't deal with it properly at first, but now they are dealing with it properly, and they're funneling their energy into positive things like working out, eating right, being very mindful in terms of their relationships and who they hang out with. So yeah, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, and they've broken up with a lot of people, or one person in particular, in order to move towards you. And that's what they've realized during separation. They've realized who they want and who they don't want. And their worst fear is losing you. Trust this situation is calling for you to have faith. So I feel that your masculine's coming in to establish a level of trust, or to regain your trust if it has been broken, to patch things up, to work on your relationship. They're calling you. I'm really drawn to the word calling in this card. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Calling. They will be calling you. They will be calling on you. So perhaps they ring you up, or perhaps they knock on your door. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And it's undeniable. And they don't want to lose you. Okay. Forgiving and learning, they hope that you will accept their apology and that you can build together. Heart-to-heart conversations. That is all I have for you today, beautiful souls. Thank you for spending this sacred time with me here at Spiritually Aura Tarot. If this reading hit your heart and mirrored your situation today, drop a comment below and share your story with our community. Honestly, your presence and your energy mean the world to me. Take care of your beautiful soul, keep shining, and stay close to this channel because there's so much more to uncover in the coming days. I'll see you very soon in your next reading. Bye-bye.